I'm Josh from Grunt Style Canines, and good morning. Good morning. I hope you had a great Memorial Day. I understand, don't take it the wrong way. I know this is a difficult holiday for a lot of people because a lot of you have experienced a lot of loss, but I hope you made the best of it and celebrated those warriors the way they should be. A few things I want to talk about today are maybe the direction the company's going to go in. And then I want to address some of the dog trainers out there that use the words neutral. For me, it's not. You're not training your dog to be neutral. You're training your dog to perform. And I have a story. I have a story that I'm going to tell to kind of back this up so we can understand the things that I'm talking about. Because it is important that we make distinctions or we use our words properly. Look, I told that whole story, and my audio was messed up. It was so bad. And now I'm like, oh, I gotta retell the story, but hopefully it's better this time. But yeah, so there I was at the ultimate field with Caitlin, of course, and I was taking pictures. And this drunk guy walks from this neighborhood through the fence, and he's talking to me. I can tell he's not completely there. He's had way too much to drink. And he's getting on my nerves. But on the outside, I'm just like I always am. You know, like I'm very calm. I'm very collective. But like he proceeded to tell me a bunch of stories that I knew weren't true. And then the dude tells me, he's like, if I grab you by the throat and I throw you to the ground, I bet you say, huh. And I'm like, I'm not sure. Like, you know, just kind of tempting him. But in the inside, I had a line drawn. Like, if he would have reached out there and touched me, that would have crossed the line. Like, I would have defended myself. Because I am not happy with someone reaching out and touch me. You can talk, but I have a limit. Our dogs and animals are the same way because they have limits too. We may have taught them to look a certain way on the outside when we take them out and behave a certain way. But there are things we haven't practiced yet, and when those thresholds are crossed, then you no longer have a neutral dog, or you put a different type of animal in there, and then that sparks all sorts of like emotions. So even if a dog walks in there, it might be experiencing emotions, but not showing it on the outside. So neutral is a bad word to use because the dogs are performing. Vlogging is something I always really want to do, but it's difficult here, man. It is so difficult because it's a challenge to stay on topic because you're running from one thing to the next thing, and then the topic doesn't stay consistent with the thing that you're working on at the time. And it's very frustrating and overwhelming to grab the cameras, find light where like it might be okay for me to film, and then manually control all the cameras and do the audio and all these other things. Like, I describe it like it's overwhelming me because it is, but once I get a system down and it's not so difficult to do anymore, the stuff will flow a lot more smoothly. But I have to be disciplined and practice. And that's the thing we preach all the time. To get disciplined and practice, sometimes you have to go through all this discomfort to get to that place. Because if vlogging's what I really want to do, then I need to do it. Maybe I set a rule with myself. I vlog once a week, twice a week, and see if I can maintain that. because I don't want to overwhelm myself, because this will carry into tomorrow. I'll be like, man, I don't want to pick up a camera. So this will carry over into tomorrow, and that's going to affect how I do tomorrow. And of course, you could say, well, just pick up the camera and do it again, and then do it again. If you're that type of person, good on you, man. Good on you. I can appreciate that. But
lay down, Ella.
all right, after the wild hunt for my wallet, which is always fun, we're going to Dick's now with Ella. Hey, Ella, you ready? Yeah, good. See you soon. So we've arrived at our destination, and we don't know how Ella's gonna do here, but the important thing to work on is not just the dog, it is ourselves, because we have this response built into us once we experience these emotions. We need to get to a point where we can override them, and we get more comfortable guiding our dogs through public, especially if they've ever done anything to make us not trust them. Let's see how it goes. These emotions. We need to get to a point. What's up, guys? You ever had HelloFresh? Dude, it's awesome. But I'm finishing up with the Ella video, and I'll have it posted here in just a few. And she did so great. Like, the amount of socialization that was put into that dog has really paid off, because she went into Dick's Field and Stream and just absolutely killed it. Some improvements can be made, but those are easy fixes. It was the socialization for us that was really important here. You'll get to see all that uncut in this video. So thank you for your continued support, and give HelloFresh a shot, man. It's delicious.